All right, bro. Today we're going to be talking about being patient and why that is so important in today's day and age. Now, obviously, you're living in today's day and age where you got instant gratification at the tips of your fingertips. You know what I'm saying? That means that you have infinite access to anything you want to see, whether good or bad. But unfortunately, like with everything, those come with consequences. What are the consequences to those actions? Well, you get a fried, what the hell is it called? You get a fried attention span. So you can't focus on one thing. All right. Now, let's just space it out for a second, right? Let's say you're trying to make money online. Obviously, that's a lot. That's a big goal that a lot of people want to do nowadays. Because making money online is one of the best ways to free your family. Do all that, which is amazing. That is good. But that type of stuff takes time. And if you're just switching from business idea to business idea, which I have done so many times in the past, so I have firsthand experience with that. But if you're switching from business idea and business to business idea and nothing's working, you really got to ask yourself why. Why it's not working. Do you ever ask yourself that? Have you ever thought to yourself that, oh, I wonder why all these other people are getting successful? It seems like they got successful overnight. You're seeing the social media aspect. You're not seeing the hard work that they put in and day out, trying to become successful, all the failures that they went through, and sticking through it with one thing. All right, don't do SMMA, high ticket sales, TikTok shop, drop shipping, trading, freelance, freaking mortgages, whatever. You have that's like 7 eggs in one basket, bro. How is that even going to be possible? You can't be doing that. You need to stay locked in, first of all. Stay locked into one thing. Stay focused on one thing that you can do. Stay focused on one thing that you know is going to get you and propel into the right direction, right? So pick a vehicle, pick a business model, and stick to it. All right, because once you stick to it and you go through the hardships and you learn how to make the money, you learn how to actually become successful in that business, then that's when the progress will come. All right, just pay attention to an analogy with me. So, let's say you try drop shipping for 2 months. Right? 2 months, you lost $1,000 and your products aren't selling. You give up because obviously it didn't work because it was 2 months, such a long time. That's obviously the amount of time that it took for people to succeed, right? Okay, now look at the person who did it for a year, 1 year long, right? And they got past that 2 month threshold and they were like, you know what? I lost a lot of money, but I see the vision and I'm going to stick it through. What do you think? Who do you think has more money in the end? The person who lost $1,000 and switched from business model to business model? Or the one that stuck to it, lost $1,000, but stuck to it for 8 more months? Do you think he's profitable? Ask yourself that. So next time you're thinking about switching business models or you're saying it's not work, reflect on how long you've been doing it for and if you've been doing consistent inputs every day, quality, consistent inputs that'll actually get the ball moving forward. Because if you haven't been doing that, then that means you need to do an audit on your life and realize that you need to do quality inputs and consistent inputs that will build you towards your further goals. Now, honestly, I'm kind of talking to myself here. I'm starting to become more consistent, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you, Lord. But I just wish I would have done it sooner. So if you're looking at me and you are kind of in the same boat, or it's like, man, I switched from business model, doubting if it's all going to work. Just trust the process, stay consistent with it, and just stay locked in. You feel me? Keep consistent. Keep working hard. And keep studying. Keep doing your research. Keep doing everything that's going to get you to the goal that you want to get to. Right? Even if you're just going to the gym. Stay consistent with that. Research what kind of diet you need to be eating. What kind of workouts you should be doing. How much cardio. If you want to get in shape, it's consistent inputs. If you want to make money, consistent inputs. If you want to make a relationship last, consistent inputs. All right, life's low key game. I'm not gonna say that because like, it can be hard, but like if you gamify it and you just like, oh, I achieved this checkpoint. Oh, I achieved this. Oh, I got everything done I needed to do in the day. Just keep doing that every day, every day, every day, and then eventually you're gonna see yourself growing. You're gonna see progress. You're gonna see how good it actually gets. So this is Little Vi. I've made about $110 so far on TikTok Shop this month. It's almost the end of January, and I've been at this for 4.5 months. So I might need to switch the product that I'm selling. I'm not switching business models, or I'm not going back on my word. I'm saying I'm gonna switch the product because the product isn't really converting well. So I'm gonna switch from colognes, and I just need to find what works. I'm really bad at product research. So that is one thing that I do want to get better on and improve on. So follow along to see the journey. Hit that subscribe, that like button, comment down below, anything like that. And we'll see you guys in the next one. It's a little piece of advice from Little Vi.